What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and you are watching the most award-winning independent talk show in the whole South, none other than BrinkTV. Of course, you see them trophies in the background. They are not just there for decoration. They are there for y'all to know and remember. Most award-winning. BrinkTV. Now, do not adjust your TV set. I am very excited tonight. If you can't already tell by my outfit, I got a brand new face kicking in with us on the icy white couch. He is no stranger to BrinkTV via the countdown, but this is his first time on the talk show. My guy, my dog, Mr. Toxic Nigga Summer himself. Trippy Tribbitt, how you doing, man?
Y'all know what's going on. I'm good.
Hey, first and foremost, I gotta say thank you for being a guest on the show, and I mean this like really. I am a big fan of your work, like, and I'm not capping for camera. You know, sometimes you get on interviews and people be capping.
Yeah.
Hey, this is legit. Like, I'm a humongous fan of your work, so it really means a lot to have you on the show, man.
I appreciate it. It's humbling. I promise. It's still because watching this show when you're younger, like I was like middle school watching the show, so it's like being on the white couch, seeing the award-winning show, seeing a Brink TV. Y'all just don't even know how I feel right now.
Hey, we here, man. We are here. This is live in effect right now. Like I said, we got my guy Trippy Tribbitt, and of course, I said in the introduction that y'all probably seen him on the Brink TV countdown. This guy has actually had 3 videos appear on the countdown. His 3rd video is on here right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know by the time this airs, I don't know if it's retired by then or what, but he's doing his thing like crazy. He done had the video at #1 a couple times.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I like to get into the genesis. I want to know about the origins of Trippy Tribbitt. Where you from?
Oh yeah, I'm from the M. Y'all know what's going on. He say he out of South Memphis. I'm out of North Memphis.
There we go.
Y'all know what's going on. Big Bay area. Y'all.
Big Bay area, SHIT. Hey, shout out to everybody out there in Fraser, man.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to know, I be out there for business. So, hey, if y'all need that business, you need something done, I'm here.
Tap in.
Let's talk about you, man. Growing up in Fraser, what was your childhood like? How would you describe it?
Oh, it was. I ain't gonna say it was rough. I mean, we struggled a little bit, but we moved a lot around Fraser, so I can't say, oh, I'm from the Grove or I'm from Schoolfield. I stayed both places, so it's like we was just everywhere. North Haven, if it's Fraser, I've been there.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like we just kept moving. School life was school life. I went to almost every elementary school in Fraser.
Yeah.
High school, I went to Fraser. Middle school, I went to Fraser and Georgian Hills. It was just Fraser. Everybody know me for rapping, and then so it's like taking trip back down memory lane.
Yeah.
Like I'm still rapping.
Yeah. Now I gotta ask this question. You seem like you were bad as hell as a kid. Was you bad, man?
Nah, I wasn't that bad.
Really?
I wasn't that bad.
Now you told me off camera you are the youngest of how many siblings?
I'm on my daddy's side. It's what 6, 7. I don't know. We got Jizzle. Hey, shout out to Jizzle.
Yeah,
man. Tara, Marlon, Tia, Quetta. All them folks. That's daddy's side. Them folks, they deep over there. But I'm the youngest out of all of them.
Yeah.
And my mama's side is my brother and my sister. I'm the middle child over there. So I supposed to been the bad child. They say, well, with the middle child,
yeah.
Oh, you the bad child.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Just don't mess with me. If you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you.
You ain't that bad, but he definitely toxic, nigga. Trill. Hey, we finna get into that real soon. So you said that you were actually rapping at a young age. When did you start? Like, when did you find music, man?
It was about 13, I want to say. Like, my brother, GBG Jizzle, man, he was on me heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to bully me.
Bully?
Just to rap. Like, bro, you gonna write this or you gonna rap, bro, just freestyle. Knowing I can't freestyle, but eventually I started taking it serious. And he was elated when I started, moving up, especially now. He like, man, bro, keep going, keep doing it. So shout out to him for getting me into something I'm passionate about.
That
now.
man really jumped you into the rap game. Ain't that so?
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard that before.
For real, I got jumped into it. It wasn't no, oh man, I've been listening to me. Nah, the true story is I probably would have probably got into it earlier. I mean, like later on, but I started earlier because I was bullied into it.
Yeah.
You know, I had 2 brothers that did music, so that's, hey, what can I say? You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's kind of like a positive type of bullying because he was making you do something that's paying you right now. Like you making money off of music, you turning up out here. So that ain't a bad bullying, you know. So definitely shout out to my guy GVG Jucee.
Oh yeah, shout
definitely,
out to you,
man.
Big bro.
All right, so let's go ahead fast forward just a little bit, man. Of course, you doing music in middle school, kind of high school and all that, man. Who was in them speakers? Like who you was listening to around that time?
High school, man, it was some heavy about it. What we at? We was Khalifa going heavy in high school.
Yeah. You making me feel old, by the way. Keep going.
Yeah, we used Khalifa with heavy in high school. Who else? We had Dolph. Survival of the Fittest.
Yeah.
My 12th grade year, that jump was knocking. So rest in peace, Dolph. I want to say that.
Definitely.
Man, Gotti. When I was in middle school, that Back to the Basics.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! You couldn't go around Frazier without hearing this was up.
Yeah.
Or whoop that on.
Yeah.
Whoop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that inspired one of my newer songs that's about to come out, really. But Gotti, man, it was a lot of folks that we were like listening to. We would listen to radio more then, so it's a lot of stuff that was just on the radio, even because I got high. You know, all that. You know, it's just a lot of songs that influence today's culture, and it's like. You making me go back down memory lane, like, there was a lot of good songs out there.
It was,
and a lot of stupid songs too.
Yeah, man. Hey, and I definitely don't want to put no light on the stupid songs, but it was so much out there that you could really just vibe to. Everything wasn't, the riding down on somebody, sliding on them. Like it was more dancing back then.
Crank that. I forgot 2007. Crank that. I was into y'all. This crazy. Look, let me look into this one. Look, y'all, this crazy. Look, 7th and 8th grade, 9th grade year, I was heavy on Soulja Boy. I'm talking about from Crank That all the way to Paranoid Activity. That's how heavy I was on it. I was listening to Soulja Boy so heavy.
Did you have the white sunglasses?
I did not. I did not. I never been a shades type of person.
I got you.
Like I never like wearing hats or shades, so I ain't had them. But I was super soaking in that joint. Yeah. I was definitely Superman in everything.
Yeah.
Cutting the grass, listen to it. So
that's crazy, man. Definitely gotta say shout out to Big Soulja, aka Big Draco.
Big
whatever you
Draco,
calling yourself these days, man. Like I said, stay out of trouble. That's
all we ask.
But let's go ahead and get into your music career, man, because one of the songs, like I said, the song that I discovered you on was, of course, that Premeditated, man. Man, that song was, I told you off camera, it was unique because how you did the chorus, and you said that there was actually, your goal was to pay homage to the producer. Let's dive into that.
Yeah, so my thing is like any song, I always want to pay homage to the producer because the producer is a big reason why any record can pop. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have a good beat, you don't have a good record.
Right.
So shout out to them. So letting it ride out, and plus I'm gonna tell you what it gave me right when I heard it. Right, it gave me Big Boogie feels.
Okay.
It like I was like. Hey man, I love to have Big Boogie as a feature. Yeah. And I called somebody, I was like, man, how much Big Boogie charge for a feature? And I was like, about 15.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, let me just go ahead and ride it out by myself then.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And so I really wanted that. I feel like it was a Memphis sound at the time. I made it, and I'm making like it just long ago because all this happened within a year. But man, I just really wanted that Memphis sound. I think that was becoming a Memphis sound at the time.
Right.
And like this singing part was just so catchy to me. And so it was like, man, I can't say anything over this part. So like I gotta sing it. Like that's the only thing I can't say nothing because I gotta let that joint ride.
And the amazing chemistry of it is how the dance was incorporated in the video. And when I saw it, I was like, this guy got something. Like, I instantly became a fan. And, of course, I got to be honest with y'all. It's rare that I instantly become a fan of an artist just by hearing a song. One song. We talking about one and seeing a video. But that happened. Like, you definitely had the perfect storm on that. So, where did the dance come from, though, man?
It was TikTok. Shout out all 20,000 of y'all that follow me on TikTok. Hey. Shout out to y'all. But TikTok, that's my primary platform that I release music. If you want a sneak peek of what's going on, that's exactly where you're going to get it. You're not going to get it on Facebook, Instagram. You're going to get it on TikTok.
Gotcha.
So follow me on TikTok. With that being said, if before Premeditated came out, after I recorded it, boom, I get on live. Hey, what y'all think about this song? And they was like, oh, snap, okay, I'm messing with it. Run it back, run it back. And so we just, and I just started like hitting the dance. And it was like, all right. The comments started doing like, they was a dance emoji, and then they had the hand up emoji. Yeah. And all you seen was the hand up emojis just going crazy. And I was like, these folks really. And then like I had people in my boxes. If you on TikTok, you know where the boxes is. Yeah. I had folks in my boxes. So I run it back. The folks in my boxes was like, don't want to dance. So I went ahead and made it a sound. And, it's history from there.
Yeah. That's incredible. And, of course, the song is available right now, all platforms. Of course, I got it in my library on Apple Music. You can, too. Just type in Trippy Tribbitt, Premeditated like I did, and it's all there. Let's go further into the next song. We're talking about Toxic Nigga Summer with the 2 Qs because, like I say, we got to keep it clean with television and radio. But how did that song come about?
All right. I was gonna give y'all the short version. I'll give y'all the long version.
Okay.
We were just talking about how Premeditated was actually made. Premeditated was made. I had just had like a TIA, which is a mini stroke.
Wow.
And half of this part of my face was paralyzed.
Wow.
I could not move it. So when I went into the studio and made Premeditated, I literally had no motion,
no feeling,
no
nothing.
Feeling, not even my tongue.
Damn.
So a lot of people wonder why it sound like that. It sound like that because I don't have. But this shows you how dedicated I am to music.
Yeah.
But go from Premeditated. It was Premeditated going into, TNS, and I'm just like, man, we was already saying it. A lot of people think it came from FML, and it didn't. You know what I'm saying? We was saying it like I can literally go to my TikTok and say we were saying it before FMF even came out, before we even knew about it.
Yeah.
And so we looked at it and we're like, it was like a situation that happened where a lot of stuff was going on in my life, and one person wanted to be messy, knock on the door by the other person there.
Yikes.
And I got real toxic. You know what I'm saying? It got real toxic. So I just left. And I tell people my toxic trait is being nonchalant. There's what's the toxic trait? My toxic trait is nonchalant.
Yeah.
Because I can care less sometimes.
So you mean to tell me like if a chick they just arguing, nagging, blah blah blah, you just sitting up there like, okay. You're not finna argue back. Okay.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's somebody you love, you gonna go back and forth with them. Try to make them feel better.
Right.
If you wrong, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, if I don't agree with you, I respectfully disagree with you.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't got to say I agree or disagree. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing else to say. What else it is to say?
Yeah.
If anything pops out me, don't argue with a female.
Hey, man. Like I said, that song is also available right now. Who produced that, man?
Both was produced by Hitman PG.
Okay.
So shout out to Hitman PG. That man really, when I jump started me, even when it came to my first EP, which is End of Discussion, out on all platforms right now too. But that where Be Yours came from. Be Yours was the jump start of a single. Yeah. And when I tell y'all, like, dude made me 5 of the best beats I could never have. I was like, okay, and we did that, and shout out to him. He really got me back into the music flow. And
I think it's incredible, man. Definitely shout out to him. But I think it's incredible for you to actually have an in-house producer, because I feel like all the greats have that one producer that they lock in with, you know, because Cash Money, they had Manny Fresh on lock.
Oh, yeah.
And they produced so many classics. And I feel like it's kind of like the same thing with you, you know, from Premeditated to Toxic Nigga Summer. And then we got a new jump. We finna get into that in a second. That pop out, tired of this job.
I'm about to clock out.
I promise. We finna get there. But one thing that I saw, man, you actually opened up for Jucee Froot. What was that experience like, man?
Man, there was an experience. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that was on that show. Shout out to DJ Queen Ronda for getting me on that show. And not only did I open up that show, I mean, open up for her, I also hosted this show.
Wait a minute now. You hosting too, bro?
Yeah, I hosted this show.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it was a dope experience. It took a wise man, I'm gonna say a wise man, to make me realize that, bro, you hosted 2 shows with celebrities, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah. Hey, and that's what it's all about, you know, definitely maximizing it. I remember seeing you linked up with who was that? NLE Choppa recently.
Yeah,
too,
that was
right?
at the Vegan Fest. I also hosted and performed at this show also.
Wow.
So yeah, I hosted and performed at this show. NLE, man, amazing human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he really out here trying to do positive stuff.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, I think the image that people try to portray some people as, sometimes people make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But them mistakes ain't meant to be manifest on. It's like, bro, you made a mistake. All right, what you do after that mistake?
Right.
It's like every artist needs to understand, we gonna make mistakes.
Right.
But what you do after it, I think he doing a great thing, like with the Vegan Fest. Like, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Me personally,
Yeah.
sorry for the vegans, but I can't eat vegan. I threw up right out. Like, if you was at the Vegan Fest, you seen my energy, and I was turned up the whole time.
Yeah.
But the time I jumped in that car, I was nauseous, and I threw everything up.
Yeah.
So my body just wasn't used to it. I got to stick to my chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Let's jump into that energy though, because I've seen you perform, and one thing about you, like, your energy is unmatched. I would see you and every other artist on that stage. None of them can do what you do. I'm not saying that they can't, but they didn't.
Right.
Like, where does all that come from?
I think it just comes from, like, one, studying. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bow Wow is one of the best performers.
Facts.
Like, if anybody ever watched Bow Wow perform with his track outs and how he performed, work the stage, I'm a student of the game.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And like, it's studying, and also being able just to be yourself. Like, a lot of people, I always want to go to when you want to go to the club and you just sit on the wall.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't like respect to y'all that do it, but it ain't me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be on. I'm trying to be at the spot where these other folks at. And what's gonna make, you might not remember my name, but you gonna remember, damn, that dude was so.
If they don't remember your name, they gonna remember your face, your dance moves, and the sound effects. Go ahead, you ain't did it. There you
I
go.
did it at the beginning.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I did. Didn't I do it at the I did it at the Coast to Coast. Yeah.
So that's almost like your trademark. Let's talk about that, and of course we got to dive into Mute Game Productions as well. I know that's you know the label, and of course your company. But let's dive into all of that, man.
Yeah. So you want to go into where they
Let's do that first.
They go, okay. This kind TikTok, y'all. TikTok is my primary platform, and it all plays into it all plays to Mute Game. It's crazy. So I was like on TikTok, you go live, you got moderators. Moderators can mute, block people, and all that. So we'll say you come to the live or mute, Mute Gang in here, so we gonna get you out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just doing, like, I look up, it's just, I look down, it's just good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say stuff like that, or I even say, hey, we in them guts like Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then hit the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something that I'm always saying, and I'm gonna include it with the.
Yeah.
And so other people on TikTok started doing it. I didn't even know, because it came because I couldn't do the I couldn't do that. I couldn't do the Pooh Shiesty sound. So it was like, I just put a higher pitch on the and use my lips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't roll my tongue. So it was like, okay, use lips. So when people start seeing me, they actually got BRRT. That's how they spell it.
That's how they spell it.
That's how they spell it. They come in and say or gang or something like that. That's how they greet me.
Yeah.
So, and if you ever been on my TikTok, you know when you hear, I'm in the building.
Hey, Mute Gang. Mute Gang.
They be like, where Trip at? Yo, Trip, Mute Gang in the building. And Mute Gang started off as like TikTok thing, like, oh, Mute Gang in the building. Like I said, from moderators.
Yeah.
We wanted to get serious. You know what I'm saying? my people came to me, and you know, people that's on my team now, and they shout out to X, shout out to Ski. They shout out to Mario.
Yeah.
And so they come in, and they was like, Ski was like, bro, you got something, like you got talent. They heard my song Be Yours, which is on end of discussion, and they was like, bro, you got talent, like, bro, we really can do something. So at first we kept it like mute game, like trying to just create a TikTok clip, you know, and then next thing you know, we was like, we could do more to it.
Yeah.
Put production behind it. So it was Mute Game Production. And Mute Game Production actually opened up a lot of doors for me. I can't even imagine what type of doors is open, because it done opened up a lot of doors.
Yeah.
Just being able to like, oh dang, you got a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just the point you have a team, people be amazed that you already have a team.
Yeah.
And that's how I linked in with my management, and that's how we collab. Okay, he was like, you got a team behind you. Okay, cool. Yeah. Like, we can work. You know what I'm saying? So this, you know, this how all they got incorporated. Shout out to Mindboggle Entertainment Group. You know, all us under one brand. 1137 also. So it's like all under one brand, and we just pushing to be top. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very few things that we need to be at top, but right now, I'm just gonna keep on carrying that flag. I feel like I'm the one that's carrying the flag at this point. So
I think it's incredible. You mentioned a moment ago about opening a lot of doors. The single you got out right now is bust all kind of doors open for you right now. And that was the song that we referred to a couple minutes back. We talking about Pop Out. Man, that song to me, and I've told you this, you know, person to person, off camera, off the record, and all that. I told you that was your most commercial effort to date, and that's a ultimate compliment, because I noticed your evolution as an artist. You're growing into an even greater artist than what you were when I first, met you around the premeditated era. And like I say, from the beat to the chorus, and I like to just break down the chorus for a moment, where you say, I'm about to pop out, tired of this job, F it, I'm about to clock out. Now I gotta ask you, man, because it's starting to feel like that you're responsible for boosting the unemployment rate. You got folks clocking out all over the country, man. What's up, man?
Tripp didn't tell y'all to clock out. Tripp just told you, motivated y'all to clock out when your shift is over.
So you mean to tell me, so what you're saying is you don't necessarily mean quit the job.
I ain't saying quit. I ain't say F it, quit the job. I said F it, we about to clock out. Like, when we clock out, we gonna pop out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So don't quit your job if you ain't got no bag up plan.
There you go.
Got a bag up plan, hey, whatever you do, you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But please don't quit your job.
I'm trying to see a pop-out challenge, because I know you already got the pop-out challenge right now with the dance, and we're going to get into the dance in a second, but I love to see a pop-out challenge with the people at the job that they don't like, and they ready to just clock out. Can we get that popping? What's happening?
I've been trying to get it. But it's so much that goes behind it. Because you got to get somebody you gotta get somebody to do it.
Yeah.
You gotta get somebody to do it that's really tired of their job. It gotta be a emotion, because when I went into the studio, it was the emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you put your emotions, and Tripp worked about 3-4 jobs, so you can't tell me what job it was.
Let's talk about like some of your craziest jobs where you definitely was ready to clock out. Like, can you think of any off the top of your head or what?
You know, FedEx boys. It was over with.
Yeah, bro.
It was over with. And anybody that worked at FedEx know you gotta drive. You gotta take the bus back. FedEx a whole city within itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it ain't just no clocking out. It's just like, hey, you gotta figure out where you going, how to get up out that joint.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I didn't return after 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days is over with. But I changed the badge with the chick.
Yeah.
Hey, I need both.
Same time, man. I don't know you.
Like,
I promise.
Yeah. And Crystals was okay. It was overnight, but I just couldn't do the overnight.
Now, which
thing.
Crystals you talking about? Because I know it's a store over there on Perkins, and they be selling all kind of other freaky stuff. You talking about the food crystals?
Yeah.
We got to disclaimer that. We got to Clear that up.
I was over there. I was working at the Food Crystals. I think that lasted about a week and a half.
Wow.
And it was over with. It was just that night shift, and I was working 3 jobs at that time.
I tell you, man, it'll be funny as hell to pull up at a drive-thru and it's like, you know, hear you, welcome to, you know, I'm gonna take your order. You just turned up. Like, that'll be funny,
I'm
man.
telling you, when I was at that little chicken place,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, because I think we was in Cordova. I'd be like, yo, welcome to at the Dirty Dover. I got in trouble so many times for saying that. I say the Dirty Dover, and they be like, man, what this man doing? What this man talking? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, but people enjoy that energy. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how it comes, they be like, man, you just so funny. It been like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just some, like, when I'm at work, I gotta have fun. You gotta make the job fun. Like, you can't be at work and just be, do this. No, nobody ain't gonna respect you like that. You know what I'm saying? They respect you for being yourself, but also understanding it's a policy and procedure that gotta go. You gotta keep this business rolling, but people respect who you are.
Yeah.
Customer service, they want to relate to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's anything you do. It's just not music. It's like customer service go all ways. Like, anybody you can relate to. That's why Pop Out is such a unique song, you know what I'm saying? Because I literally understand where y'all coming from. Pop Out, tired of this job. I'm about to clock out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I for college. Yeah, I'm about to drop out. Yeah. Like, I literally dropped out of college. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that I'm lying about. I'm not gonna put anything in my rhymes that I'm like, a lot of people. We gonna go into the coast to coast though, but you know, when we talk about like unique songs, that's one of the most unique songs they say they ever heard, because it's a negative song. Negative song. They're not talking about guns and drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing about it. It's me literally talking about me popping out and me being toxic. Like, and that song is a whole lot of toxic. That's what I do when I pop out. Like, I can't tell you how to pop out, so don't tell me how to pop out. Yeah. So, yo.
Now, that video was dope as hell, the pop out video, man. Definitely got to shout out, you know, everybody that was
shout out Tasty, the MVP.
Oh, my goodness.
Tasty, man, Tasty, man, that's like Lil Sus. Y'all will think, oh, yeah, there's Lil Sus, like. And when I say, y'all just seen booty, that's all. But when I say the talent on that woman is amazing. When I say sing, oh my God, got a voice like an angel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, her voice is amazing. Rapping, she can go. Like, one of the most talented women I ever seen in my life. So shout out to her, and she young too. She like 23 or something like that, 23, 24. Shout out to Tasty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to keep her on track so she can really.
And if y'all don't know who he talking about, you watch the video, you see that fine thing in the red twerking on the truck.
She was MVP for sure.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, man, that video is dope. Definitely got to say that. And of course, like I say, it's on the countdown right now, but it's a specific part of that video, man. The dance look like it hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even. What they say, don't try this at home. No, I ain't finna try.
Don't try it at home, because I don't even try it at home. Yeah. I only do it when I'm performing. Yeah. Either performing or I'm doing it like in the video. Don't think I'm doing it every day. Now, do it get easier? The more you do it, the easier it get. Like, the first, like me doing it the other day when I performed, that was the first time I did it and wasn't hurting. Yeah. But when I first started it, oh man, I hit it and I be like, then next thing you know, I be walking around like a duck, like, oh my God, that was it.
He walk around like Fred Sanford.
Man, and I'm trying to turn other artists up, and it just messed up when I gotta be. If I'm the middle performance, that back end is gonna be hard for me to turn you up.
So let me ask you this: like, what are your pre-game regimens when Trippy Tribbitt has a performance? What's going on? Like, is there any specific artist you listening to? Like, are you exercising? Like, what are you doing?
It's crazy. Big Boogie is Boogie get me lit. I ain't gonna lie. I got a line in the next song, in my next single. Really, it's called grabbing her hair, twerking my stomach. And so Boogie really put that dance on the map that like. Yeah. So when that Boogie come on, I automatically go into man, I get the going. It's crazy. And shout out to DJ Queen Runner. He know how to get me going.
Yeah.
And so he put on that any boogie. It don't even matter. It ain't gotta be pop out. It gotta be like, it can be any song. And I promise you, man, any boogie song, I'm just gonna be like this. You can put on what this
Mental
song?
Healing.
Man, anything. I'ma just be Boogie just get me going. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, I don't know. But he an artist in the city. He from Fraser too.
Yeah.
But we know where he from, but he, Fraser.
He rep the city.
Yeah. Fraser. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Glow get me going. Yeah. Believe it or not, I can listen to Glow a whole album and probably recite this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Glow really get me going. You'll be surprised. Like mine. I listened to the whole album one day and I heard Blessed 1,000 times, but I ain't noticed what she said. She said, my yellow bumping, I'm feeling like a speed bump. Yeah. I thought about it. I was like, man, I'm slow. I was like, dang, she hard.
Yeah.
So, she got me going. That Tomorrow track, F and F. Man, that joint get me going because it really, before I perform TNS, I play F and F. Yeah. And like, I want the women to feel I feel where y'all coming from. Then y'all finna feel where I'm coming from. Yeah. So,
like you be doing on stage. Let's go.
Every time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna turn Glow up, even though she at her pinnacle. Yeah. And it's a lot of respect to her because every time I see her on stage, every time I see her performing or anything like that, I get chills, I get goosebumps because I know that I'm finna go there.
It's
I know.
Possible. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Possible.
Like, she got a great team behind her. She moving the way that she supposed to move, and she humble with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect Boogie same way. Yeah, it's a surreal feeling. These people that came from the same hood I came from. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about West Side. I stayed by the West Side, Fraser. Yeah. Man, Boogie went to Tribbitt. I know so many people that went to Tribbitt. Most of his team, they know me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They coming up like, hey, bro, we see you, da-da-da. So it's always good because you don't know who listening to you either.
Let's go ahead. You did mention Coast to Coast, man. Let's dive into that for a second, man, because Coast to Coast, hey, definitely shout out to them. They've been around for a minute doing their thing. They do a lot of positive stuff for the artists, giving them an opportunity that a lot of people not because there's so many scams out here. But you actually took part in the recent event they had here in Memphis and actually placed what?
Third. I was number 3 out of what, 18, 19 artists.
So that's what I'm saying, man.
20 artists.
That's what I'm saying, man. So you definitely standing out, you know. Yeah. So you're actually I think you told me something off camera about, you're gonna be at the big competition in Miami next year, right?
Yeah, it's a competition going on, $50,000 on the table.
Wow.
In Miami, yeah, I'm one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's only so many cities that can have winners, and I'm one of the winners at the city. So I am going into that. I'm telling you, going into that competition, I went one. I go to turn artists up, teach artists, and perform. You know what I'm saying? I don't really go to win. You know what I'm saying? I go to give out the best performance and do what I do. So I don't expect to win. Like everybody that's winning before me or winning, I'm like, I'm turning up. Like, oh yeah, you turned up for a show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm turning them artists up. When I hit the stage, you would think that everybody was there for me. You know what I'm saying? And I cannot make this up. Like when I hit that stage, everybody was yelling, and I'm like, dang. But that's because I was number 10. I turned them other 9 artists up. I'm front row.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that you were number 10 and you turned a lot of the other artists up?
Everyone.
So when it was time for you to perform, everybody crazy. They going crazy. They smashing out.
They like, yeah. They want to see what I got because I done turned them up the whole time. I'm not there. I'm there to hear new artists. Like I'm there to I'm tired of listening to the same stuff. I want to see what you got. Yeah. And if you can do something better, when you leave that stage, I'm paying attention. Yeah. When you leave that stage, hey, you can do this better, but I like your performance. Right. But you can do this better. And you a mentor, so you understand where they definitely. I'm watching everybody. Right. And even to be a leader, you gotta follow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, sometimes you take somebody's stuff. Yeah. Like damn, I like what they did. I'm gonna have to incorporate that with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And respectfully let them know, hey, I'm using it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, the dude that won first place, he from Jonesboro. Shout out to him because like, well, I think he's from the city, but he go to school in Jonesboro. But shout out to him because like, he really performed. He really gave out a good performance. He deserved that first place. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it wasn't a rigged or anything. I generally like, dude, he deserved that first place.
Right.
And he showed me what I need to work on, what I need to do. And for him to even come up to me after winning, he came up and said, "Oh, we been heard Pop Out. Like we was singing the lyrics and we already knew it. That's in Jonesboro." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and he ain't the first person that like everywhere I go, people tell me they heard Pop Out. And I'm like,
it, man. It's out here.
Where the numbers at?
It's out here. Hey, it's all coming, man. Once you start smashing out in these other cities, you finna see all of that come together in a pot like gumbo. I got to transition, man, because outside of music, you do a plethora of other things like, you know, hosting events. But in addition to that, you also are a co-host of a dope platform here in the city called Can You Spit. Let's dive into that for a second, man. And
shout out to Can You Spit. They really opened the door for hosting for me. I gotta say that. So shout out to y'all. Y'all really gave me confidence in hosting because it was like it just started off as an interview process. Me turning up on the interview like, he got good presence on the interview. Oh, he good on the mic. And I ain't gonna lie, everybody thought it was just like a first time thing, like, he just excited. But and you do it the second time and the third time and the fourth time, he got it.
That's him, right?
That's that dude. Yeah. Like when they see that, man, it's a whole different type of feeling. And Can You Spit like, let me bring you in as a special guest host. You know, after I did that interview, I did an interview with them. Then I went in as a special guest host, and boom, I kept on delivering the same time. But then that's when they tried to. So that's when they was like, okay, well, look, come in as a permanent host. Now I'm learning how to be a more professional host without cussing and all that. Yeah. And I really have gotten better. I didn't learn that I can host without cussing until I did the vegan fish.
There you go.
And, I got some dope mentors in my corner. So it's like teaching me how to do things in the professional ways, which every artist need to know how to do, make me stand out from other artists.
Correct.
So it's like I didn't even realize I had a fan base until BrinkTV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like hitting #1, and me and my manager Mario, we talked about it all the time. Like, you really are developing a fan base. Like you got one.
Correct.
And he know I don't like the fan word. I think you know that too.
Yeah.
So I don't like fan. I like supporter.
Gotcha.
I feel like your fans are your haters. You know what I'm saying? I got big supporters, and every one of my supporters I trust and believe. I see y'all. I know who y'all are, and the ones that I don't see, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that actually reposting, commenting, liking, don't think I'm not watching, don't think I'm not looking. I might not respond, but I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really learning that support is major, and being connected with your audience is #1. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody tell you not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna share. Yeah. Like you do something. Oh, okay, I like that. I'm gonna share. Now if I don't like it, I'm not gonna share it. I'm just being honest. Like, why would I share something I don't like? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like me, I don't expect for you to share it.
Gotta be real, man.
Yeah, I'm going to be real with you all the time. Like, I don't never want to be fake.
All right, so go ahead and run that social media for the people that way they can keep up with you on the daily, man.
Y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, Trippy Tribbitt, at Trippy Tribbitt, TRIPPY, TRIBBITT. I got a feeling he going to have it down here somewhere anyway. You know what I'm saying? And, I could do it in all type of alphabets. You know what I'm saying? This TikTok, this Instagram, this on Twitter, whatever, YouTube, Trippy Tribbitt. You can search me. I'm on Apple Music, and just in case some of y'all didn't hear hear my letters, let me do it in phonetic alphabets. Tango, Romeo, India, Papa, Yankee, Tango, Romeo, India, Bravo, India, Tango. So just a little, little skills that I'm trying to teach y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to learn something.
Bro, I ain't know you spoke Spanish. Look at Hey, you doing your thing, family. But one thing you gotta mention as far as booking information, if anybody wanted to book you, what's the best way they can do that?
Mindboggle Entertainment Group at gmail.com. I mean, yeah, that's right. And then you can also hit the DM. Hit the DM. I probably connect you straight to the management, and then the phone number will make sure he'll make sure he get it down there. But y'all, if you're trying to reach me, it ain't hard. You can DM me. If you DM me, I'm gonna send you straight to the management. If it's anything about booking or anything like that, I host, co-host, whatever you need. Just know I'm turned though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he is definitely turned. Y'all definitely finna find out if you don't already know. This is my favorite part of the show. On Brink TV, we got two cameras. This camera right here, this is your camera. What I need you to do is look into this camera over here and tell the people, tell the viewers, tell the spectators, tell the audience why they should rock with Trippy Tribbitt. Like, go.
Oh, snap. You said why they, cuz I'm lit like you better extra. You know what I'm saying? We live like Channel 5. You don't know what Channel 5 is. Just know we live. We in them guts like Captain Crunch. If you look up, it's just us. I look down, it's just gut. That way. Nah, for real, though. I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I generally do care about other things and other artists. I want y'all to really understand, like, my music is on a whole nother level of like honesty. Like I'm not scared to say anything on the track, and I think Brink can attest to that. I'm not scared, so I'm gonna say whatever I feel on the track, and I'm not gonna lie to you. And you ain't gotta worry about me rapping about no guns or no drugs or nothing like that. I'm gonna make all type of music for y'all. So just keep rocking with me, and I promise you, you know, hey, when that time comes, just know you with me. You know what I'm saying? That way.
It is what it is. My guy Trippy Tribbitt came to the show. Hey, this has been an amazing interview, man. I definitely had a good time talking with you. Like I say, it's always a good time talking to you, man. But hey, I gotta say, now back to more Brink TV.